Oh my gosh. So here we are. I think I'm going to have to take some of the discard out because it will be everywhere by morning. So this is my discard jar that I'm feeding and I'm going to use to dehydrate. Holy moly. This is where we were at 11 o'clock this morning. Second day. Go back and watch the other videos. And it is 5:56 right now. This mama's happy. It's a happy mama right here. My gosh. Okay. I'm going to dump some of it in here. And I'm going to feed it again. I'm going to have to wash this cover because it is... Oh, if you could only smell. Look at that. Good. Okay. Got too much stuff in my way. Seriously, look at that. It's so happy. I don't even know. Ah! Oh my God, look. Look at this. You don't need a scale, right? Don't be afraid to try. I think it was a sitting outside. It just gathered up all that wild yeast. Let's do a little more. Oh my God. Goodness gracious. I still think as much as it grew, I should probably do a little more because till morning. Okay, I'm going to do a cup of flour and warm water. Okay, so I'm going to feed it, and it's about 6 o'clock, just because it would have been like the blob. It would have been growing everywhere. So I took the discard, put it in my jar, my big jar that I'm making my sourdough to dehydrate in. The discard jar, that's what we'll call it. I think I'm going to put the lid on because I need to wash this cover. So I took it down, way down. Okay, and I'm going to add another cup of flour. Oh my gosh, it's kind of like growing up over the flour. Look, it's getting huge bubbles. Too cool. I'm going to let this get warm. And I'm going to add a cup of water. put a little piece of ice in it. Because I don't want to cook the yeast. That's, you know, too hot would not be good. It's still warm. Okay, that's better. And I'm just gonna beat the heck out of it to get lots of air. So there's some flour on the side. Okay. Can you imagine if I had left it overnight? It would have been everywhere. Like growing out onto the counter. This is day 2. Remember, this is only day 2. And it's a very active starter. It's very happy, very active. And I set it outside for a couple of hours yesterday. You know, it's really hot outside. And then I set it outside for about 3 or 4 hours today on the table outside. Covered, of course. So, you know, nothing gets in it. But covered with like a cheeseclothy thing. So it captures the wild yeast. Oh, excuse me, I have hiccups. Okay. I think I'm going to have to put this on very lightly. Because I gotta wash, excuse me, I gotta wash this little thing. Okay, now I'm gonna feed discard jar. Okay, it's like 6 o'clock p.m. and there we are. We'll see what happens. Can you believe that we have this much sourdough in this discard jar already? Sourdough starter. Like, look at this. This is like 4 cups of flour. 4 cups of flour. Right? I started with 2 cups, and then I added a cup this morning. This is 3 cups of flour. Insanity. So I have all of this starter, 3 cups of flour, and I just added the 4th cup into the small jar. Ice in here because it's super hot and I don't want to cook that yeast. to be warm. Whew. Okay. It just kind of like grew up over the flour. Smells so good. So I found a link for that book that I got. If you watch the other videos, and I'm using a sourdough bread baking book that I got at the Goodwill outlet. I found the book in Walmart. So it's on my storefront in the link above at Walmart if you want that book. It has lots of good recipes for sourdough breads. Kind of talks you through it. I love books. Good tools. Okay. Okay, y'all. We'll see how this goes. If it grows up out of the jar again this evening, I have another jar.